that's a cluster attack right there.
Oh, and then you throw in their
Poor
fries. Ooh, their fries are good
Yeah,
too.
I don't eat fries. I only eat bacon.
Bacon. Sounds more like you
Okay.
eat a Carl Jr. than a
No, that doesn't compare to an In-N-Out.
well. We have In-N-Out here. I'm in California. This is where it started.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Hey, if you're not a fan, I respect that. But for me, I'm an addict.
honestly, the best burger you can get is the Habit.
Theirs
Yes,
are
I've heard
good.
of the habit.
They're good. I gotta
The
say,
Habit
you're
is
right.
better than In-N-Out.
Well, that's
Every
an
day of the week.
opinion, and I have
Every
not
day of the
tried the
week,
habit. So.
twice on Sunday.
Okay, Kelvar has the crown.
Okay, Kelvar, you're in
Hopefully,
charge.
we are all ready to go.
Oh,
No.
so it's up to me now.
It's up to you, sir.
Alrighty. Well, hello everybody. How's everybody today?
Alive?
All right. Alive.
Still finding
Alive? Well, I haven't had a stout yet today, so.
All right. So just as a brief intro, my name I go by Kelvar. I am an officer for the Not Tonight Guild. We're like a semi-casual trial skill that focuses on beginner trialists, um, going upwards. So it's a little bit about my background. I've done Kyne's Aegis like a bazillion times. I've actually led it on Vet multiple times. I've taken like 4 or 5 groups through Kyne's Aegis on Vet. That is groups that have never seen it before on Vet, kind of deal. And we're right now progressing hard mode on Kyne's Aegis in my guild. So that's a little bit about me. Just so you guys know who I am. And Madams is, he's asked me to help on Sunday afternoons with the guild, and I don't know. I probably had like 1 coffee too many. No, I'm just kidding.
There's no such thing.
So anyway, so I know it's been a while since we've been doing these runs. I just want to give everybody a little background. I believe you guys have run this before as a group.
I have not.
Some of us.
No.
No. Okay. Okay. So do you guys mind? Okay. So we do have a way we run it in our guild, but I didn't want to fundamentally change. If you guys have a way you run things for this particular trial, I'm not here to reinvent the wheel or anything like that.
We're here to learn.
We're here to learn. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to run everything the way I would normally do it on my normal runs. There are no real differences between the vet strat or the normal strat, so everything I do, like it's all the same. There are no real differences, vet versus normal. The only thing on the final boss may be you'll have like a lot of DPS and you will glitch a mechanic. Other than that, everything is exactly the same. So, just to get a sense of who we have Brand and Alba are our tanks, and we have Oscar, and Rhythm are our healers. So we treat them well, I guess. And then I think Ronnie, someone's got some open mic or a little background noise I can hear. So I'm not sure.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, so just give me a general sense. How many people if you have done Kyne's Aegis before, you've cleared us either normal vet, anything, just type an X or X in group chat. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 people who have.
Alba has.
I've done it before, yep. Brand has done it with me.
Yeah, he wasn't sure, so I went X-ish.
Yeah, you've done it. You were taking selfies as you were tanking.
Oh, that's that trial.
Yes.
All righty. Okay, there are going to be times I'm going to ask the healers and the tanks to split up during the course of this run. So Osgood, if you're able to, would you mind being able to follow Brand wherever Brand goes?
Just give me a minute here. I'm sorting out.
Does that sound like something you can do?
I'm sorting out my healing devices.
Okay. All right, and Rhythm, if you can follow Alba, there are going to be times I'm going to ask the tanks to split up and separate a little bit. So if you can follow Alba around, just focus Alba whatever he's doing. That way we make sure the tanks are getting heals and resources and that kind of good stuff.
All right, sounds good.
Alrighty. Okay, so if we're ready to rock and roll, let's everybody that's stock on the door. Okay, looks like we're all here, so let's all go through.
Not a very good infantry stack on the door. We're not covering
Okay,
we're not covering the fatal funnel very well.
one thing is very important in this particular trial is to do not get ahead of try to avoid getting ahead of the tanks because these ads hit really, really, really hard even on normal. So if the tanks wouldn't mind leading the way a little bit, or I can lead the way, but I will stop short of where the pole is going to be. And don't forget, there's like lots of burnt barrels, stacks, crates, and stuff. This trial is a provisioner's dream. So there's usually lots of provisioning supplies if you look in the crates and everything. All right. So for the purposes of this, who would like to be the main tank, and who would like to be the off tank between Brand and Alba?
Brand is probably going to be the main.
Brand
Depending.
is okay, and Alba is going to be the off tank. Okay. All right. And okay. So. All right, so if you see this stack here, you'll see there's a bunch of assorted ads. If you look all the way in the back, there is a bulwark. Brand, do you see the bulwark in the back?
Yeah, just a sec.
If you look through the ads, there's a bulwark. He's got a sword and shield.
Okay.
Do you see him? He's standing all the way in the back.
Yeah, I got him
All I
now.
can see is a half giant.
Yeah, it's a half giant. It's called a half giant bulwark or something like that. He's all the way in the back of this little group. You know, if
I
you
got
look,
him tagged.
Okay, you got him tagged. So what I'd like you to do is to now the bulwark puts a protective shield, like a big orange yellow AOE around himself. That makes damaging anybody but the bulwark impossible. Makes them like puts like a really 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 heavy damage shield. It's like 90%, 90% damage shield or something crazy like that. So you really can't damage the ads while they're in that bulwark's protective shield. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the bulwark away from the group so he can't protect the group. We're going to dispense with the group and then meet. Okay, Brand, you're going to grab that bulwark. You take it to that back fence. You see that back fence?
Yeah, I'll
But,
take
you
him
know,
there.
Take him there. You know, play cards with him. Like show him your tattoos or whatever. And while we dispense with the group in front of us. Make sense?
Got it.
Alba, you're just going to gather up all the ads here. There's all the other ads that are going to be right here in front. And you're just going to try to stack them as best you can. And we're just going to try to burn the group down.
Okey-doke.
Alrighty? Alrighty, so if we're ready. So Alba, since you're grabbing the group, I'd like you to lead the charge so that it's easier for Bran to grab the one ad he's responsible for and take it out of the group.
Right.
Because the first person that comes in is the one that's going to get most of the attention right off the bat. That will make it easy for Bran to grab the bulwark and not take other people with him.
Thank you.
Alrighty?
Okay. We ready?
All right, make sense?
Yeah, I'm right
Okay,
behind
so
you.
when tanks are ready, I'll do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, pull.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
I almost feel bad killing someone so beautiful.
And remember, if you're assigned healer with Bran, follow him as best you can.
Somebody just pulled him from me.
Oh, just completed an
Oh, the
endeavor.
bulwark's in the group.
Yeah, somebody pulled him.
I
Oh,
must
did you
have-
pull? Okay,
I
okay.
shouldn't have,
Yeah.
but I didn't think
Yeah.
I did.
Okay,
I got him again.
it's all good. Yeah, just try to avoid pulling the other tank's target because it'll mess the strategy up.
Yep.
Alrighty, I'm going to be resing Ronnie. All right, everybody go to the bulwark and dispense with the bulwark. Okay, and DPS, what I'd like you to do is if somebody goes down, I'd like you guys, whoever the closest DPS is, you focus getting the res up as quickly and immediately as possible. That way we have, that way we can get everybody up as quickly as possible and keep as much damage outgoing as possible.
I have
Alrighty.
a streak It might be pulling the bosses. They hate it when you streak.
Streak won't pull the bosses unless you're wearing.
Tormentor?
Streak in and of itself won't, unless the boss does, unless it's untaunted for whatever reason, and you're the first person that hits it. If no one's ever, if the tank's never hit it, and you hit it, then it might it might pull the boss. All right, so we have a second pull here. Okay, we're going to do the same thing as we did before, except now there is a new ad type, a new dangerous ad in this ad pool called a Tidebreaker. He does a mechanic called Crashing Wave. I'm going to call out, but what you need to do is when he does this, he does two things. Number one, he needs to be turned around because he has a cleave that will he has a carve, the two-hander skill carve.
Yeah.
He does a carve that will one-shot a DPS if you're in front of him. So you need to find him and grab him and turn him around. And then he does another mechanic called Crashing Wave. And what that does, he will spike his spear his sword into the ground and do a big AoE wave explosion. That needs to be roll dodged. You can block it, but what I find is when you try to block it, it will still knock you around. So I'm going to say, Crashing Wave, dodge now. And when I say now, that's when you dodge. And the way I can tell that is I'm running an add-on called Codes Combat Alert. So if you're running it, if you see that, you should get the warning as well. So that needs to be dodged, especially on Vet. Any dodge mechanic that's in these ad pulls is a one-shot if you don't dodge, but it'll hurt you a lot on normal. Any questions?
Do you want me to pull the Tidebreaker apart from the rest of the group?
No, I do not. I want you to take the bulwark just as you did before and take him to the back.
I got to find the bulwark to set.
Okay.
It's like right in the middle.
Tall guy in the middle with the axe.
He's in the middle. Yep.
Looks like there's.
So Al, it's important that you focus on grabbing the Tidebreaker
Right.
first. Focus the Tidebreaker and turn him around because we're going to keep him in the group.
Right.
As dangerous as he is, we're going to keep him in the group. The reason for that is so that the Tidebreaker is really, really easy to burn down, provided he's getting focused. And so I found that it's much easier keeping him in the group, as dangerous as he is, keeping him in the group and burning him down as fast as possible. So if you can see the Tidebreaker, so if you look, and everybody, if you can see the Tidebreaker, tab target the Tidebreaker. Make sure, so if he is like the second person in. If you look on the far left, you'll see there's a half-giant raider, and then to his right is the Tidebreaker. So if you press your tab button, you will tab target him. And make sure you focus him first. He needs to die first so that we stop the crashing wave mechanic. Make sense?
Yep.
Any questions?
I got the bulwark.
Other than that, it's just burning. It's just an AoE pull. We're just burning the stack down. Very similar to how we do like our more Lorcage runs. The only difference is we're just pulling like one ad away from the group. That's all. Alrighty, when tanks are ready, do a
Let's
countdown.
go then.
Yep.
Okay, Brand.
Yep.
Let's move it.
Oh.
Remember, turn the Tidebreaker around. Very good. Try to get everything in. Just keep him right there. You don't need to move him. Just keep all the ads right where he is. Okay, crashing wave, dodge now. Everybody focus. If you're not sure who to be focusing, look where I am and focus who I'm focusing.
Tidebreaker down.
Horns up.
Oh, it's-
Tidebreaker is down. Everybody over to the bulwark. Very good, everybody.
Forgot my main skill. That's dumb.
Oh well. Would help if you had it on, right?
It would have helped. It would have made things faster, yes.
Alrighty. Very good, everybody. Okay, so for this particular pull, make sure we stay to the right on this fence as best we can. And come to this little opening. Don't come any farther than where I'm standing, but stay along that fence. So Brand, if you can come out, you'll see that Tidebreaker that's right there on the right-hand side.
Hey, sec.
You see the Tidebreaker? You see?
Just
Yeah,
seeing
come to
players
where-
just a second.
You'll see him. He's going in the back to that house. You see him? You see that big guy? He's
Yep.
walking in the back. You
Yep.
see him? Okay, you're going to go
No,
grab him.
Brand doesn't yet. Just give me a sec.
He's
Yeah,
right at the
yeah.
back end of that house to you, over top of the barrel. You probably can't
Yeah.
see him.
Yeah,
Hang
he's
on.
going to walk back and forth. He's going to come back. So
He's
what I want
coming
you to
back towards us now.
Yeah, so what I want you to do, Brand, is get him and bring him to the group, basically. And you'll see there's a raider right in front of where we're going to go into these between these carts. Try to bring him into this group. So everybody else, we're going to focus the tiebreaker. Again, because it's the tiebreaker, we need to dodge anytime he does this crashing wave. I will call it so that we know when to dodge. Other than that, it's the same principle as before, that we're not taking anything away from the group. And we're just going to stack and burn it. Make sense?
Okay, so I'll pull the tiebreaker in with everybody else.
Yeah, you're just going to run and go get him and bring him to the group.
Got
Because
it.
we want to play with him.
I got him now.
Alrighty. And Alba, you're just going to go to the radar. You're going to grab everything you can. Keep the ads where they are as best you can.
Okay.
The whole thing is stacking and burning is so the ads are not all over the place.
Right.
Okay. And so if everybody would wonder who you should always focus my target. So if you look where Crown is, I will always be on the target you should be focusing. So focus. You see where I am, and I'm in the melee character, so I'm going to be right up on them. Alrighty. Any questions?
I had the tiebreaker targeted just for a second.
Yeah.
Blocked out of view.
Alrighty. When tanks are ready, do a countdown.
Go Alba.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
That's it.
Come closer.
Here comes the tiebreaker.
Okay, very good. Yeah, right here. Perfect. Perfect stack. Everybody right here. Crashing wave, dodge now.
Oh, that. Oh, all of a sudden I'm frozen.
And I'm dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, make sure you turn, if you can, turn the tiebreaker away from the group, by the way. Because you will it does that carve thing, it'll one-shot somebody.
Right through armor. Right through heavy armor.
Yeah. Yep.
I couldn't.
I think it's called, crash or wave. I forget what the death is. What did you die to, Flirter, if I'm pronouncing it correctly?
Floyd the mouse, and it doesn't tell me. I don't.
Oh, do you remember what you? Okay, I think it's like crashing sweeps or something. Anyway, if you die to that, that's the. I'm trying not to die to it myself. I forget what it's called, but anyway, if you die to the carve ability from the tiebreaker, that's what it is. It's most likely that's what the tiebreaker has a really heavy cleave. The raider's not a big deal, but the tiebreaker is the one that's going to kill
Saw
you.
the swing coming, just didn't raise my shield.
Yeah. So you do not want to be in front of the tiebreaker or the bulwark at any time, because even unless you're a tank, even as a DPS, you will die through block. Alrighty. Don't be afraid to get any goodies out of the barrels if there are any. Because
No.
I come to this trial to.
Light tank.
All right. I come to this trial to refresh my provisioning supplies. I think sometimes.
Book.
And when we're all ready, come to where I am. Alrighty, so you'll see that there's nothing really special about this stack. So Alba, I want you to go left. Brand, I want you to go right. There's 2 raiders. You're going to grab every ad you can grab. This little media stack right here in front of us. I want you to grab there's 2 raiders. So get the right raider. Alba, get the left raider, and just bring it to the center of this little walk path here. Just stack everything on the right raider. So everybody target the right raider, focus the right raider first, and then we're going to, just stack them. Again, stack and burn it, and that makes sense. Any questions? When the tanks are ready, lead the charge.
Count Alba.
Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
The right raider's right here on me. So try to bring everything to where I am.
That hurt.
It's down.
Excellent. All right, very good. All right, so for this particular pull, All right. So, Bran, you're going to come. So, as a group, uh, so the rest of the group, except for Bran and the healer that's following Bran, stop here, and then Bran, you're going to come over here. So you're going to chart, and then whoever's healing Bran. Okay. So, Bran, what I'd like you to do, there's two bulwarks directly in front of us. Okay. Your job is to, you'll see go up the there's two bulwarks. You're going to grab the two bulwarks and you're going to pull them back to anywhere back here. I don't want to go any further because I don't want to pull them.
Okay.
Pull them, pull them to where you're comfortable. You're going to have a healer stick with you, and you're just going to tie up the two bulwarks.
Got it.
Again, the reason why we're taking the bulwarks out of the group, if you remember, they put that shield on people, and we don't want the shield. We don't want any part of it. All right, and so the rest of the group, you're going to follow me. But you're going to come up here. You see that star sky shard stormcaller thing?
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to go all the way up to where he is. You're going to turn left. There's going to be a tiebreaker off to your left down the hill. You're going to taunt
Right.
him, bring him up to the stormcaller. We're going to kill the stormcaller first, then the tiebreaker, and then any other ads that happen to be up there. And then what you want to do then, once everything is done, you're going to come over to where Bran is. You're going to pick one of the bulwarks that Bran has. You're going to you have a range taunt, right?
Yep.
You're going to range taunt one of the bulwarks off of Bran. Have him come to you with the group up. Where we are. We're going to turn the bulwark around, DPS that one bulwark, and then we're going to come meet Bran at the last bulwark.
Okie doke.
Okay. All right. So that way, we're just basically going to go up, kill the stack, pull the bulwarks so they're separate from each other, and then kill the last remaining bulwark. Make sense?
Right. Yep.
Alrighty. When tanks are ready, charge it.
Okay, let's go, Mr. B.
Yeah, don't taunt the bulwark, okay. There's going to be a tiebreaker over here to the... Tiebreaker's coming on. Tiebreaker's coming. Bring him to the Stormcaller. Dodge. Everybody on the Stormcaller. Okay, very good. Where's the tiebreaker?
I'm looking for him.
He ran down the hill over here.
We're casting wave dodge. Okay, just pull.
Somebody pulled my bulwark.
All right, just pull one of those ads away from. Everybody, stay up here with me. Pull one of the bulwarks up. Away. There's a healer down.
Gonna go try to heal or
Yeah,
res.
yeah. Try to res. Pull one of the bulwarks up away from the group, Alba, if you can. Any of the ads.
I got a tiebreaker.
Okay, got it. Bring them to the group. Okay, turn them
Healer
around.
first, healer first,
Dodge.
healer first.
Okay, I got a bulwark now.
All right.
The healer was next to me.
Alrighty. Anybody you guys need a healer?
Healer first.
All right.
That didn't go quite as well as we had.
Alba's got
planned.
two. Alba's got two ads. Okay, Alba's got two ads, so let's do this one ad that's around Bran. Dodge. Everybody on me. Everybody on me. Everybody except for Alba and his healer. On me, dodge.
He's
Okay.
down.
Bran, pull one of the ads off of Alba.
Got him.
Okay, bring him to the group and turn him around.
Oh, grab it.
Very good.
I grabbed the wrong one. I tried to chain pull and I
Yeah,
grabbed
just
the
take them
other
away.
one.
Just take them away.
Yeah.
Just take one of the ads away so they're not protecting each other.
Yeah. I have two half-giant bulwarks beside each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get them apart, I've got my.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Yep.
There we
Very
go.
good, very
Got
good.
him. There we go. So we
Excellent,
got
guy.
some now.
That chain pull's a little wonky sometimes.
Yeah, you will randomly chain people. All right, everybody on the last bulwark. Good job, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you for leading that one. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole idea behind these pulls is to get them is to separate the ads so they don't wipe the group, and then we pick off our targets and dispense with them. All right, let's all go through the door.
Gotta keep them separated.
Yeah, especially the bulwarks, because the bulwarks put that protective shield. All right,
Oh, boss dude.
Mr. Boss. Okay, so this is Yondir. One of the things about this fight is this fight, especially if you ever try this on vet, is 99.9% positioning, and the rest is just basically DPS. The 1%. So Alba, you're going to get that ad. You see that little. You're going to go over to where that like what is that? I think it's the Adler. It's called the Adler. Little wing thing.
Yeah.
It's you're going to go
Theater.
Seattle. You're just going to go over to him and keep him right where he is. Brand, you're going to take Yondir, turn him around. We're going to
Yep.
form a semicircle around Brand. So basically, and then form a semicircle around the boss. Make sure you get some spacing. So what you want to do, let me see here. Let's see, Osgood. Like if you see where I'm standing, and you see where Osgood is. You see how far apart we are?
Yes.
You see okay, you want to keep about this amount of distance from each other. You want to find a spot, spread out a little bit. You don't want to be all over the place. We want to be as tight as possible, but we want to stack so that we're spread out. Think of COVID, think of social distancing. You want to pick a spot, get the spot, and stay in it. And the reason for that is in the second half of the fight, the boss is going to start a new mechanic called lightning splashes. On normal, it's not a big deal, but on vet, it will wipe people out if you're standing too close to each other. So that's so that's the reason. If you stand a little bit apart from each other, you should be good. It's no big deal worrying about it. Don't worry about it. Don't overthink it. If you're close to each other on normal, it won't kill you. But ideally, you want to keep you want to do a little social distancing. Okay, so the order operations, we're going to kill that adder anytime it spawns. The boss is going to summon anywhere randomly up to 4 totems. I'm not going to go through all the totems what they do because we'll be here the rest of the night. But the main totem to worry about is the Charis totem, which is a poison green bile that he puts on the ground. So for that, do the healers have purge available? It's no big deal if you purge is a skill from the Alliance War support line. It's called purge.
Efficient purge.
Efficient
I
purge is
don't,
perfect.
but I have points to unlock it. I can unlock it. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Is there
So if you want,
I don't
you
have
want
the
to,
morph.
yeah, what?
I don't
Purge
have the
or
morph. It's just the regular one.
no? Either one is fine. Unmorphed is fine. So if a Charis totem comes out, you want to immediately purge it.
Okay.
Okay. And so you're only for this fight you need to run it. So if the green Charis totem comes out, you need to purge it and then just go back to what you were doing. It's very, very important during this fight. It's not so big deal in normal. Very important in this fight. Do not run over to kill the ad. Do not run over. Do not pick a position and stay in it. If you need to range something, just turn and range it. The reason for that again is lightning splashes because it will wipe the group. If people move and get too close to each other, it'll wipe the group. On normal, again, it's not a big deal, so I don't want to get too worried about it. But it's just a PS public service announcement. And other than that, Brand, when the boss's health drops to 50% or lower, he's going to shatter your armor. Your screen's going to turn orange or gray, orange or whatever it is. You need to then tank swap it with Alba, and then when it comes off, you tank swap it back.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, he may one shot you. I don't know if it'll one shot you on normal, but
I think I've held this guy indefinitely before.
It may be okay. It may be okay to hold him just on normal. I've not tried it, so we usually just tank swap it.
Right.
So, but but try to hold him.
If I see
Also,
my armor shattered, I'll let Alba know.
Yeah, and then when that happens, there'll be no more ads spawning, so the off tank will be free to do the tank swap.
Okay.
All right, and we're just going to keep him right where he's standing. Just turn him around, keep him right where he's standing. Any other questions about the fight?
So the totem I'm looking to purge is the green one.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
The other totems need to go down ASAP as well. Those are the two totems of the heater. The other totems, any of the other totems that spawn, they need to go down ASAP. It's not like you're ignoring them. It's just that that's the one the healers are watching for. Any other questions? All right, anyone tanks are ready.
Whenever you want, Mr. B.
I'm ready.
Kadoke, I'm gonna grab my guy. I hope.
Yeah, you want to keep the Adler right where he spawned.
I just flew away.
Yeah, you don't
on
want
me,
him.
the bugger.
Yeah,
That's okay. I can pull him back.
yeah, just bring him back to where he was.
Come on, you. Fruit Loop.
Yeah, just bring the Ad back to where he was. That's what Gargoyle Totem is out. Gargoyle Totem is behind the group. Everybody focus the Gargoyle Totem. Okay.
And down.
Focus the Ad. Okay.
Focus
Everybody
on the
focus the Adler. Harpy Totem is out. Right in front of the boss.
Alright, Adler's almost. Yeah, got it.
Okay. Alright. Form a nice semicircle around the boss as best you can. Alba, go to the boss's right. Shower's Totem. Shower's Totem is right behind Rhythm.
Fire, focus.
Need a purge.
Oh, I've got the.
Okay, take the Ad and then Shower's Totem and then take the Ad.
Sheriff's totem down.
Alba, you want to turn the bird away from the group.
Come on, bird.
Block.
Come on.
Damage
Yeah, don't
attack
chase.
and loss.
Don't chase the bird around.
Damage
So
attack and
Alba,
loss.
you should be standing right where I'm jumping. So Alba, come to where I'm jumping.
I can't even see where you are.
It's got
I'm
the crown.
jumping in front of night. I got crown. I'm jumping right here.
I see you now. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Totem in front.
Stay right here. Don't go anywhere. Okay, boss is under 50%, so we have no more ad spawning. Boss is jumping. All right, don't taunt him or anything. You don't need to fight him, Albert. Just wait. Dragon Totem. Dragon Totem is to the right behind the boss. Everybody on the Dragon Totem.
Damage attack
Very
and
good.
loss.
Okay, boss is jumping. He's jumped. He's back.
Damn, he's
Just wait for him
closer
to
to
come
the
down.
wall. I'm just gonna walk him
That's
this way
fine.
a little bit.
That's fine. Yeah, that's good. You don't need to. You don't need to really worry about moving him.
Damage stack.
Okay. It's better actually not to move him so the group positioning stays the same.
Right, but he kept getting closer to the wall.
Yeah, that's fine. Just if he's on the wall, that's fine. He'll just come out a little bit, and then he'll come out a little bit as well.
Right. Okay. Next time.
Yeah.
That went a lot quicker than the last time we did this one.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for most of these fights, it's like one of the important thing to understand is the bosses generally do not need to move at all. So the reason the reason for that is they don't really they do their things, but they're not really a threat to the group as long as you've got them turned. There's a chest over here in the tent where I am. I don't know. I don't have force lock. If somebody has force lock, they can open that real quick. All right, we'll get your goodies. Once you've gotten your goodies, come back to where I am.
Oh, hit 3 of 3 daily endeavors.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
didn't even have to work at it.
That's the best kind.
Yeah.
So we have 2 tiebreakers.
You have 2 tiebreakers. Now there are 2 of them. So, Alba, you're going to grab the left tiebreaker. Grand, you're going to grab the right tiebreaker. Right in the middle, you see the half giant raider that's right in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like you guys to stack the 2 tiebreakers right on that raider, right where he's standing.
Okay.
So, Alba, when you're going in, just put the taunt on the raider as well so he doesn't run wild. So we want to keep the ads. All you need to do is to stack them all where that raider is and turn them around. We're just going to AoE. We're just going to AoE bomb the group.
Yeah,
Again,
I'm looking
because-
for number 2.
Yeah, you're just
He's
getting.
on the, I got 2 on the right.
There's 1 tiebreaker on the right. So If you look about 10 feet over to the right of the raider, you'll see the other tiebreaker. So Alba, since you're going left, I would
I
probably
see him now.
yeah. So you're grabbing. So Alba, you're grabbing the raider. You're going to taunt the raider and taunt the tiebreaker and put them stack. See where the raider's standing?
Yep.
That's right where you want to stack everybody. So you want to bring the other tiebreaker there as well, Brand.
Yeah.
That's where you want to stack them. You want to turn them around. Keep them right there and have them not move. And then as a group, we'll just burn everything down. If you're melee, just give the tanks a second to turn the ads around. Otherwise, the tiebreaker may one-shot you. But other than that, any questions?
I'll go when you say go, Alba.
Okay, well, let's go.
Okay, that's good. Keep them right where they are. We have one tiebreaker that's running loose.
Easy.
Crashing wave, dodge now.
That hurt.
Okay, just stack them and keep them right where they are so they're not running around. Crashing wave, dodge now. Dodge again.
Ah,
Yeah, keep them still. Keep them still if you can.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
one down.
Heavy Zach here in the building.
Hi, Evil.
Thank you.
Well, that's profitable. I didn't die that time.
And there is another chest over there.
Oh, I see the chest now. Yeah.
Ooh.
Lightning bolt.
Random light.
All right, ready?
Okay, need a half a minute, please.
Okay. I'm in the
Okay.
tent, guys.
Okay.
There's a chest in the
Right
tent.
back.
If somebody has a quick force lock, they can open it up. Otherwise, I can open up
Oh,
the slow
it's a
way.
master chest.
Alright, I need 2 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you for the opening.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Careful where you run to, guys.
Be careful where you run to. So once you've
Sorry.
done your loop, stack on me.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
I'm
Okay.
in the tent, and Floatermost took a 2-minute.
Alrighty.
Oh, there's a chest. Good deal.
Yep. Once you've looted and everything, you're good. You come stack where I am.
Oh dear.
That way you know we're ready to go.
Just Floatermouse.
There's another chest in the tent right there.
Yeah, did you go in the tent, Alba, and get the chest?
Yes, I did. That's the one. Oh, somebody hasn't got it yet.
Sometimes they don't take the whole thing.
Just make sure I.
So there's a bulwark. Is there more than one here now?
There are actually 2 of them.
Oh, I see them now.
Okay. So I'm going
You
to
want
do
me
this.
to pull the 2 of them together again and keep them away?
I'm going to have Alba do it just so he gets to see it, and
Okay.
then I'm going to have you do the running around. so to speak. Alba, watch out! Don't go any closer. All right. So so if everybody's standing, the reason why I came over here, you'll see here. If you look directly diagonally, you'll see there's a shaman that's going through his luggage or whatever it is. Everybody see the shaman?
Yes.
Yes.
Bed over.
Okay. Everybody see the shaman?
Yep.
Back in the back.
Yep, he's in the back going through luggage or whatever he's going through. All right. Okay, so Alba, what I'd like you to do, I'm gonna like you to grab. You're gonna come here. Come to where I am, Alba. I'd like you to range. You're just gonna stay here. I want you to range taunt the 2 bulwarks so they come to you.
Okay.
All right. All right, and you're just gonna stay here. Just keep him,
Okay.
and your healer's gonna stay. And you're just gonna play cards with the bulwarks. All right.
Sounds like fun.
Sounds like fun. Okay, so Graham, what you're going to do is you're going to go into. We're going to storm the shaman. You're going to chain or pull or taunt, whatever you need to do. Bring the ass to the shaman. We'll DPS down the shaman. Then you're going to pull one of the bulwarks off of Alba, bring it to the group, turn him around before he gets to the group. We'll DPS him down, and then we'll meet Alba at the last bulwark. Make sense?
Mm.
Yupper,
So
yupper.
once we're done all the ads and stuff and the shaman, I'll come down and pick one of the bulwarks away.
Yeah, and pull him up to the group.
Yeah.
Yep. And then in the meantime, and then once that's done, Alba we'll go to Alba and take off the last bulwark.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, when tanks are ready.
Go
Okay,
for it,
here
Alba.
we go.
So just range taunt when you're ready. Or bring him all the way down. Okay. And then everybody else should be on me.
I got one of them. For sure.
Oh, I grabbed the
Yeah, the other
bulwark.
one's going up behind him.
I got him.
Okay, we have a bulwark.
Accidentally.
That's fine. That's all good. Just Alba, just keep your bulwark. Just turn the bulwark away. Very good. You see that totem that came up there? That's why we wanted to kill the shaman first. All right, just keep the bulwark where he is. Just
The shaman with the concrete, right?
yeah. Just stand there and perma-block him.
Got it.
As long as you perma-block him, he will not kill you. Okay, everybody on the last bulwark.
All right, damage stack on him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why both of them didn't pull when that.
Makes him go down.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I mean, we accidentally took one of them away from you, but it's all good.
Fortunately, Plan B worked, and
Yeah.
we didn't even have a Plan B.
Yeah, exactly. And the reason why I always go after the shaman first, everybody saw that totem that came up, that fire totem that he summoned. That's the reason why I go after the shaman first, so he doesn't get a chance to spawn those.
We're worth a heavy sack in this tent.
So there's a rhyme and a reason behind all these instructions. There's a rhyme and a reason why I do it exactly the way I do it. Because it tends to be nice. It tends to be nice and smooth. Once everybody learns it, it's nice and smooth. Okay. Once you're all good, okay. So Alba, we're going to do the same thing again. All right. So Alba, come up. Everybody can come up here. You can, just so I'm explaining it. I'm explaining it. Come up to. Don't go any closer to where I am. Yeah. Okay. You'll see there's a bulwark right. You see there's a bulwark right there, Alba. Right.
Yep.
Okay. You're going to bring them back to where I'm standing. You're going to stand here. You're going to play cards with them. You can put on Netflix, watch a movie, whatever you want to do. Just keep them here. Keep them tied up. All right.
Yep.
All right. And then the healer that's assigned to him, you're going to be like here. So everybody else except for Alba come down here. So the healer that's assigned to Alba is going to be like here where I'm jumping. So that'll be Osgood. You're going to be down the hill here a little bit. Okay. Well, yeah, like here. Yeah, I know there's a tiebreaker. I'll get to it. Yeah. Okay, and then Saramathur. Yeah, everybody else is going to come down here. All right. So everybody else come to where I'm standing. except for Alba's healer. So everybody else comes to, including Brand's healer. So you're going to be hero. Okay, so if you look directly diagonally across, you see there's a shaman, right? You see there's a shaman. If you look diagonally to the right.
Targeted.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
by the pillar of light.
Got him.
Okay. All right. So
See the
Brand,
pillar
what
of light there.
you see where that vampire foot soldier is standing there, Brand? Well, ideally you want to range taunt him and force him to come over and stack him on top of that vampire foot soldier. And then you
Got it.
also want to grab the tiebreaker and bring him to that vampire foot soldier. You just want
Got
to
it.
range taunt him, have him come to you so they stack nice and neat. And then
Got it.
range taunt and okay, and have them all nicely stack on that vampire foot soldier. And then we're just going to AoE everybody down, but make sure the shaman goes down first. Because the shaman, we don't want those totems that the shaman spawns. Once everybody is dead, we're going to go up to that stormcaller up there on the hill. We're going to take out the stormcaller. And then we're going to meet Alba and relieve him of his Netflix watching or whatever.
That sounded bad.
Alrighty.
Sure is
Hey.
watching Squid Game.
Oh,
Okay. So we're just going to, as a group, we're going to AoE the group, go up to the stormcaller, and then go to the bulwark. Any questions? Alrighty, Rand, when you're ready.
I'm gonna say call it, Alba. 3, 2, 1, go.
Remember, focus shaman first. Okay. Good position you're in. Right there. Perfect. Bring your tiebreaker in a little bit. Crashing wave, dodge now.
Okay, I put some
Shaman
damage
is
on
down.
the shaman. I think the shaman died.
Shaman is down. Let's scare Saramither up. I don't know where he is. Where's she? Crashing wave, dodge now.
Almost dodged. Put it down. I got him.
oh, okay.
Let's get Saramither up. I don't know where Saramither is, so somebody
He's
can get her
got
up.
him.
I'm racing him.
Okay, very good. Crashing wave, dodge now. Okay, let's all meet up the Stormcaller, guys. Just watch out stacking all over the Stormcaller because it'll AoE. It puts a lot of AoEs around itself.
Damage stack on.
Yeah. Be careful. Yeah, don't all stack on the Stormcaller because it'll wipe you.
Got him.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's all go to the bulwark and take out the bulwark.
Alright. Damage stack won't come up for another 3 seconds. Damage stack on.
Excellent job, guys.
Thanks for the help.
Boy, that went great.
Yeah, this
Nice.
is very helpful.
How was the movie?
Making it nice.
It wasn't too bad, thank you.
Short,
Nice
though,
and-
huh?
Nice and smooth,
Although
wasn't it?
I didn't get
Yes.
to see the ending.
That was very smooth.
Somebody killed a squirrel.
Oh,
What are you, Bastion?
There's a chest over here.
Heavy sack in the right tent.
Squirrel killer.
I'm unlocking a chest over here.
Bastion goes, are you gonna eat that?
What do you think we'll do with that?
Yeah, I usually say, I'm gonna make something to shove in your mouth.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic.
alrighty. Once you've gotten your goodies, meet me down at the bottom of the hill.
Lots of backpacks.
All the lightning.
Bottom of the hill. Hill bottom.
Every time I see Kelvar's name, I think Kevlar.
Oh, I was
Everybody
calling him that
does.
forever.
Oh my goodness.
having worn this stuff for.
Oh my
20
gosh.
years, it's
Alrighty. Okay, so
it's
there's
Kevlar.
nothing really special about this pool. We're going to see the giant sea shaman directly in front of us. So one tank go left, Alba, you go left, Brand, you go right. Just stack everything nice and neat on top of that sea shaman. We'll just AoE everything down. Any questions?
Alba, no, Alba, you can count down.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Damage stack on.
Make sure Shaman goes down first.
I can't see the shaman.
He's down, I think.
Shaman's dead already.
That's why you can't see him.
I had him targeted, so it's
He
like, wait,
disappeared.
he disappeared. I can't see him. Backpack is already empty. Somebody already got it.
Actually, it doesn't work like that. It either is there for you or it isn't. With backpacks, crates, and everything, it's freely lootable by all players.
Ow!
Yeah, watch out for
Hey, I
that.
was under a roof. How did that happen?
Because Zos doesn't believe in things that I call line of sight. It believes in line of sight in terms of your abilities, not not the game's.
Oh, heavy sack. Ooh, under
So,
this little
Heavy
shack.
sack, a flour sack.
So according to Zos, our mobs can shoot you through walls, fortresses, whatever. If there's a quarter of an inch of a wall blocking your view, you can't shoot us.
Yeah.
Kind of
Alrighty.
of engagement.
Alrighty, so this is probably the most mechanic heavy fight in this trial. It's actually a very fun mechanic heavy fight if you get it. It's actually not that difficult, so once everybody comes down.
Well, there's a ballista here if we can put it back together.
Yes.
Oh, I've done this one. I've tanked the big guy, like, while everybody else does their work.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, so once everybody's down, if you've never done the ballista mechanic, very, very carefully come along the wall, follow me. If
Okay,
you've
along
never
the
done
wall,
it,
you'll be okay.
yeah, stay along the wall. There. You'll see here there's a ballista part here, and you'll see there's a ballista part here. So if you grab a ballista part, you reach in, you grab a ballista part, you'll see I now have a backpack on me. And then you come along the wall up here. Come up to the ballista, you fix it by pressing E. Then you use the ballista. I'm having it, okay.
It's repaired, so it's ready for
Okay.
use. Oh,
Alrighty. Anybody wants to try it? Anybody else?
I got it. Hang on a second. Nope, I evidently used my backpack, so
Okay.
somebody else fired it after I fixed it.
Okay. Anybody else wants to try it?
Works the same as the one in the storyline in Somerset.
Okay. All right. So this fight is kind of mechanic heavy. You could probably get away with ignoring the ballistas on normal, but just for fun, we'll just try it. Okay. So do we have 2 volunteers that would like to do the ballista mechanic?
I can do it, I guess.
Okay. So just type in X in chat if you're willing.
I can do it as well.
Okay. And Adam's just 2. Okay. All right. So this is the near ballista. Who would like to do the far? Who would like to do? There's one on the opposite wall, behind the boss on the. If you go all the way across the area there, there's one on the opposite wall. So we need one for this near one. So who would like to do the near one?
I can do it if you want. It's not a
Okay,
problem.
and then who was the other one? Can you do the far one?
I will go to the far one.
Oh, let him go. Let him go to
almost
the
there.
far one. I'll stay here.
Okay. All right. So I can do the portal, but is there? No. You're not going to do it now.
No, I'm not doing it now. I'm just
Okay.
here.
Oh, you're just here. Okay. Yeah. You're not going to stay there, by the way, during the fight. So yeah, you can. It's very important that you be with the group during the fight. You're only going to do the ballista mechanic when it's time to do the ballista mechanic. Otherwise, you're going to be with the group DPSing. And the reason why you're not over there is that you're going to draw one of the mechanics over to you, if you stay there. So you actually want to come back to the group.
All right. I'll win my way back and try not
Okay.
to grow.
Yes. Alrighty. So it's very important that there's no one on the ballistas during the fight, other than when it's time to do them. Otherwise, it'll glitch the other mechanic. All right. So, Bran, you're familiar with tanking the boss. You're gonna.
Yep.
So, what I'd like you to do is turn him around, keep him right where he's standing.
Okay.
Okay. He does a mechanic. He does a frigid fog. He'll lay down a frigid AOE fog. But you're gonna have to move him out of the frigid fog, because he's invulnerable while he's in the frigid fog. But outside of that, he stays where he is. So you like
Thanks
move
for the
him.
repairs.
So you move him to the left or to the right or wherever you need to. When the frigid fog goes away, just bring him back. But otherwise, try to keep him right where he is as possible.
Right.
Because, okay.
It's been a while, but you're right. Now I remember there's he could freeze me on the spot. I can dodge out of it or dodge roll out of it, and then I just stay out of it until he's done.
Yeah, you want to keep him out of it too because he can't be damaged if he's standing in it.
Ah, okay. I want to taunt him out of the freeze.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, because he can't be damaged while he's standing in it. Okay, so just move him in and out of it, and then move him. Just be aware when it goes away, bring him back. Okay, so this fight is in stages. So the first part of the fight, he's going to randomly summon ads. He's going to trash talk. He's going to say, "Send me fighters, conjurers, blah blah blah." He's going to summon ads. You've probably seen the ads spawn through like a portal-like thing. It's going to be right to our right or to the boss's left. So when that happens, right as that's happening, I need a DPS who can go use the portal. Is somebody who would like to volunteer for that, or I can do it? I like another DPS to do it so you can see it. Don't know if everybody speak up at once.
I already volunteered for the other.
No, yeah, you can't do both. Yeah.
I've never done this before, but I can try.
Okay.
Yay.
Good.
Yeah, that's good. You know, that's all we ask. All right. So when he's summoning ads, you're going to see like white portals over to his right, to our right. In the middle of those white, it's very easy to miss it. So you want to be like on the right side, a little bit on the right side, so you can see when it spawns. It's going to be a blue portal. You take the blue portal. It's going to put you on the boat with the ad who's going to be on the boat. All you need to do is use the portal, DPS the ad until you get summoned back, and then go back to DPSing.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds easy enough.
It's easy enough. Yeah, you just don't miss the portal because otherwise we get ads endlessly.
Okay.
Okay. So Alba, when the ads spawn, just make sure you get a taunt on them. Try to bring them as close to around the boss as you can. You don't need to do anything special with them. Just keep them taunted and bring them close to the boss. When the ads are out, we're going to try to keep them cleaved with the boss if we can. It's not a big deal. We can turn and burn the ads. All right. I like one healer. So one healer is going to be in the back of the group. So I'm going to say Ritherin, you're going to be in the back of the group. I like you know. So we're going to stack up on the boss. So you want to be you want to be like about 10 meters behind everybody else. And the reason for that, okay, it should be like a clear. I may tell you to come up a little bit, but you want to start off. You want to start off well away from the boss. The reason for that is we want the conduit to spawn on you. The boss is going to summon a conduit periodically during the fight. We want the conduit to spawn on you so we know where the conduit's going to spawn.
All right.
Okay. So the conduit comes up. We're going to turn to burn the conduit, and then we're going to go back to what we're doing. And then based on how the fight's going, I may tell you to move back. I may tell you to move up. I may tell you to move back based on where the conduit spawned. But it's very important on our positioning to get the conduit always to spawn on the healer, because that way we can DPS it down and not lose too much DPS on what we're doing. So the order of operations is the conduit is always first anytime it comes up. Drop what you're doing, drop reses, drop fighting the boss, drop everything. Take out the conduit. It puts attaches a little chain to each person, one person a second or something like that, and it'll explode and it'll kill anybody that's attached to it, even on normal. So the conduit is first, then the ads. If they're ads up, just turn and burn the ads. You don't need to run over, just range them down. We don't need everybody stacked on the ads, because in the second half of the fight, we don't want to be too, just like that first part of the fight where I mentioned like we need to spread out a little bit. We need to have a little spacing. When the boss's health drops under 50%, he's going to randomly summon meteors on 3 people. So those need to be blocked anytime those happen. And so the person who's targeted by the meteor needs to be blocked. And if you're not targeted by the meteor, I strongly recommend you block. It is going to hurt the person who is not targeted more than the person who is targeted. So that's one of the reasons why you want to always just simply block it. You just block it and go back to what you're doing. You're good to go. All right, so we'll start the fight. Adds will periodically spawn. The portal person will go, and then life will be good. This is all during the first half of the fight. The condom spawn. Now, when the boss's health drops under 50%, and only 50%, only under 50%, wait for the conduit, and once the conduit is destroyed, then the ballista people go. Because from a mechanic standpoint, there is no need for the ballista people to do anything until the second half of the fight, because the portal person is the person who's doing your work. So you don't need the ballista person as long as the portals are being done. And when the boss's health is under 50%. And the reason why you wait for the conduit is so that the conduit does not spawn on the ballista. Because that would be bad, because then we'll have to find it. So it's all very simple. We just stay together, and then in the second half of the fight, when the conduit spawns, the ballista people just go, and I will just call that, and then so otherwise you're staying with the group and you're fighting, and life will be good. So a little mechanics heavy, but it's not like bad like VMO or Marvel Cards. But that's basically the fight. When the boss health drops under 50%, there's one last mechanic. That's the lightning twin. So a lightning twin of the boss will emerge. So Alba, you need to pick up the main boss anytime he spawns, because the lightning twin is going to grab on the brand.
Okay.
Okay, so anytime he's automatically going to grab onto whoever has taunt of the boss. And so then Brand, all you need to do is just bring the lightning twin near the boss so we can AoE him down. And then once he's dead, you can go back and pick the boss back up.
Got it.
Alrighty? Okay, so kind of heavy on mechanics, but it's not that bad. Any questions by anybody?
Portals are... sorry, the portals are all the way till he's dead. Because you said the ballista is only...
Portals are, the portals will only be in the first part of the fight. The portals
not in the first part, okay.
Yeah. If you do, as long as you're doing the portals, it will stop spawning when his health gets 50% and it drops.
Good.
The portals will stop spawning.
Okay, understood.
Okay?
Okay, understood.
Okay, good. Any other questions?
Is it all right if I just shoot at everything that moves?
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, now one thing to be advised, especially these harpooners, they need to stay interrupted as best as possible. So in terms of the ads, the priority is the apothecary, because he is the boss's healer. He needs to die first. Then the harpooners, they need to stay interrupted, because they're going to pick a target, and they're going to do a taking aim on a random group member, including the tank. So they need to be interrupted. So if you got crushing shock, hidden blade, venom arrow, just be advised. So the order of operations is always the conduit, adds, lightning twin, then boss. If you have it. It's not a big deal if you don't have it, but just be advised.
Okay, I have Venom and Arrow. It is slotted.
Okay, and so just use that, and just use that on the harpooners, and that should keep them interrupted. I mean, you have to constantly, you have to weave it into your rotation, of course, because they'll pick random times, and if you interrupt them, they'll go back and they'll do it again.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Any final questions? All right, I've done enough talking, and let's kill it.
I'll start it off, Alba.
Yep.
You'll all know when it begins, when I charge the big guy.
And then we're just going to form a soft semicircle around the boss.
In range.
And just
Damage
spread,
stack, Damage stack fired.
Okay, very good. Everybody come a little closer. Just make sure that Rhythm is the furthest person back. Rhythm, yeah, that's good. You can come up a little closer.
Here comes Adge.
Adge is spawning. Did you get the portal?
No, I didn't see the portal.
Oh, you didn't see the portal? Okay.
No, I didn't see the portal.
Careful,
sorry.
somebody's spitting cold.
When you add, I will do the portal.
Blue portal. Blue portal.
There it is.
I got the portal.
Down
Ah,
the
now
hill.
I see.
I got the portal. Condo on Rainy.
Pillar up. Get that pillar down.
Okay, you get the conduit down. Everybody get the conduit down. All right.
Conduit, okay. Pillar, conduit, whatever it is.
Ah, now I
No.
see the blue portal.
Harpooners
Yeah.
interrupted.
Oh, you see it now? Okay. I did it this time. You can do it next time then.
Blue portal up. Now it's on. Up again.
Apothecary's down.
Okay. Conduit on me. Everybody on the conduit. Make sure we stay still as much as possible for this fight. It's very important. Yeah, very important to stay still as a DPS.
Oh, kiddo.
That's a lot.
Whoa, darn.
That's bad. That's funny. Damage stack on boss.
I took the conduit again. I mean the portal.
Yeah, I see because I want to run through it.
Okay, I got it. It's all good. It's under 50%. Let's get Rainy up.
Harpooners are up. Interrupted 1. Interrupted 2. Interrupted 3.
All right. Let's
Okay.
finish off these ads.
Interrupted that.
Thunder's up.
Kind of waiting for him to
Watch out for the frost.
cast.
Pillar
Conduit
up.
on rhythm. Conduit on rhythm. Everybody on the conduit.
It's down.
Okay, ballista people go.
What's up?
Ballista people go.
Need to grab parts.
Take your time. There's a 45-second window. Everybody on the lightning twin. Meteor on me. Block.
Okay, what am I shooting?
The boss
You're
down
shooting
on
the boat.
on the ship.
Anything's on the boat.
Ah,
Everybody on the lightning twin. Okay, lightning twin is dead.
Oh, wow. He threw a fireball at me. That was nice.
Once you
Yeah.
do, just do it once and come back. Lightning twin. Conduit on madams. Where are you, madams?
Over by the.
Okay.
Moving,
Okay, conduit's on me. Everybody to the conduit.
moving to the conduit, firing.
Everybody to the conduit. Everybody to the conduit.
All
Down.
damage on.
It's
Got it.
down.
All damage. Okay, everybody on the lightning twin.
I'm
Lightning
down.
twin,
I'll take his
right,
down.
Targeted. Down.
Alba's dead. Somebody
Okay,
pick him
block
up.
meteor.
I just did a.
Thank you, madam.
You're welcome.
Okay, very good. Meteor block.
Damage pillar on the boss.
Meteor block. Okay.
Back on boss.
Conduit on rhythm. Everybody on the conduit. Leave the lightning twin alone.
Turned and firing.
Try not to taunt him,
Every-
Alba.
Everybody on the conduit. Everybody on the conduit.
Something-
Everybody on the conduit. Very good. Okay. Ballista people go. Everybody on the lightning twin.
Just parts. Getting parts.
Parts
Running.
up the hill.
Very good. Okay. Back on the boss.
Carrying ballista.
Meteor block.
Ooh.
Targeting. Firing.
Okay. Very
Got
good.
it.
Come on down. Come on down. Meteor on me. Block.
I hit something that time.
Okay.
Amazing.
He's
All right,
down.
Boss is dead.
Very good.
Relatively
Happy.
smooth.
Yeah.
Who died this time? That's usually me.
Well, we had a couple deaths, so we got them up.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the most important part.
All right.
I just
Yeah, I just did the conduit because the portal because it's really easy to miss those portals.
You don't have much time to use the blue portal.
Nope.
it's about
The
4 or
the
5
very
seconds. That's what
yeah,
you
it's a
get.
very short window. If you don't, because if you miss it, you'll get ads endlessly.
Yeah.
Like they will just continually just respawn. As soon as you kill them, more will come. So, but anyway, it's all good.
Yeah, thanks again, Kelvar. That was a good fight.
That was.
Yeah,
real
and you
smooth.
see how it makes it a lot simpler when everybody knows exactly when things are going to happen, when to go do their thing, and life will be good. Like a well-oiled machine. And most of these ad strats are in my guild. We did have a different way of pulling all the ads in that second boss fight, and over doing the trial so many times, I've kind of refined the strats. So as long as you understand them and you can do them, life is good. It's all smooth.
Give me 5 seconds or so. I gotta start the oven.
Alrighty.
All right, if you're gonna step away for that, I'm gonna get more coffee because
Yeah.
Break time.
Now the fun part starts. With the vampire infusers.
Yeah. Oh yes, the fun guys.
Okay.
Alrighty, are we all back? Or
I think we're missing one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flaudermus went for the coffee.
and back.
Alrighty.
That's one reason I don't do these very often. It takes time.
Yep. But you're a good trooper there, Mort. Thanks for coming
Yes,
along.
we thank you.
Yep. Okay, so for this pull, okay, there's a new ad type called the infuser. What they are, they're really a pain in the neck. That's probably the best way to describe them. All right, so they have a healing mechanic, which will heal and enrage their fellow group members. If that isn't enough, they do an AoE explosion around themselves, so you're all up in their business. You have to watch out. Okay, so the 3 infusers on this pool. So the way we do this is, Brandon, you're going to go right. There's 3 infusers. One on the right side over there. There's one directly in front of us, and there's also going to be an infuser over here on the left side. So the total of 3 infusers. So Alba, you're going to go left. You're going to find the left infuser and bring it, and then bring it over to the tent as best you can. Even go into the tent if you have to. What we want to do is we want to stack the 3 infusers right in front of the tent.
I can see the left infuser from here. He's right by that big rock.
Yeah,
I
I've
have
got
tab
him.
block.
I've got him up.
Okay, and then Brandon, you're going to get the right infuser, and then it shouldn't be too hard for you to get the center infuser. Idea is, you may need to go into the tent or line of sight them, but the idea is to stack the 3 of them right in front of that tent door, if you can.
So the guy in the tent is the center one?
The guy in the tent is that the infuser in the tent? Yeah.
Yeah, he's right in front of it, actually.
Yeah.
Is he the
Yeah.
center one or the
Yeah,
middle one?
He's the center. Yeah, he's the center one. Yeah.
If you target him, it'll say vampire infuser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that part. I don't see the right one yet. Oh, now I do.
Yeah, if you go over to just start going over to the right, you'll see him.
I see him.
Okay, and then we just want to bring them over, stack everything as close to the door as possible. Just try to AOE.
So
as best we
Alba
can.
is going to the left, grabbing that dude over to the tent. I'll get the guy to the tent and stay in front of the tent.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm going to stay in the tent and try to make them all face me because, I
Okay.
like watching you guys work.
And actually, I'll join you in that.
Right
Yeah.
on.
I'll put up a table and play some cards or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah, we could.
Alrighty, when tanks are ready.
Countdown, Alba.
Whenever you want to go, 3, 2, 1, let's do it.
Very important. Keep these infusers interrupted.
I didn't even get a shot off because I got stuck on a torch.
Mine don't want to play.
Yeah, they don't like to come over sometimes.
No, you
Oh, I
do
know how to
it.
make them come. You hide in the tent, right?
The left one I have
Yeah.
interrupted, and he's gone. So, moving on to the center one.
I just forgot.
Oh,
For range,
all
you just
in the tent.
hide and they come right to you.
And he's down. Where's the
Well,
other one?
that was quick.
They're all dead.
They're all dead.
Well, that went extremely
Another
well. Chest over
another
here.
master chest.
Yay!
It's open.
And some more flour. How nice.
Yeah.
Another flour bag. That's good. Where's the flour bag? I don't see it.
In the little shed.
Little shed over here.
Ah, good. For those of us who do provisioning, that's a good thing.
It's a very
Yep.
good
Looks
thing.
like I said, if you're a provisioner, you love this trial. Alrighty.
Doesn't look like there's a whole lot left. Maybe one more boss?
There's 3 more ad pulls and a final boss.
Wow.
Cool.
These final 3 ad pulls are very spicy.
I remember this one. I used to
Oh,
die
yes.
constantly. This
Yeah.
was
Alright.
a real stumbling block for us.
Okay. Now, I've been practicing. You know, a lot of guilds will kite this boss. What I recommend doing though is actually face tanking this boss. So Brand, you're going to you're going to keep
Thank you.
you're going to.
Repaired.
Okay, so very
Thank you.
important for these ad pulls on Kyne's Aegis and for Rockgrove, if you ever do Rockgrove. The boss has just as the tank. These ads have these elite ads have one-shot light attacks. Is that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which means what you want to do is you want to, so right where he's standing or it's close to where he's standing, you just want to go to where he's standing, perma block. The only thing you want to do is roll dodge his heavy attack. He's going to double his size, or what I like to call him biggin. And if he tries a heavy attack, you just roll dodge it.
Okay.
Otherwise just perma block him. Do not, whatever you do not drop block.
Okay.
All right, you just need to perma block it. I've tanked it, and these elite ads, because what happens if you move at all and drop your block, that's when he's going to light attack one shot you. I said we're just going to stack everything on top of them. So you're just going to grab the infusers. You're just going to like a nice little stack and burn. So it's very important, from your perspective, Brand. All you're going to do is you're going to set a position. You want to pick where when you go in, you want to like get all the way over to him and then tank him. You want to pick where you're going to tank him, like 3/4 of the way there, almost all the way there, whatever. Set up shop, stop, perma block, and have him come to you.
Yeah, and then there'll be some tell when he grows big, and then I got to dodge roll that attack or I'm dead.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're perma blocking, you will not die.
Okay.
Okay. And again, the object is to keep him still. So because moving and transitioning, if you drop your block while moving and transitioning, that's when the game will pick the light attack swipe you.
Okay.
He does a light attack swipe for like 100k. So you have the CP you have the CP bracing anchor slotted, by the way. I don't know if you do or not.
What skill is that?
In your CP tree, if you go into CP,
Oh, CP, just give me a sec.
yeah. If you go into CP,
Blue
all
or
the
red?
way, it says Walking Fortress on the far right hand side.
Okay.
If you go to, if you have points in Nimble Protector, you'll see in the bottom right hand corner there's a perk called Bracing Anchor.
Yeah, let's see. Well, I don't have it set.
Okay, you probably can get away with not having it set, but if you do have it set, it will slow you down, but it'll increase the amount of damage you can block.
Ooh.
It's silly how much damage you can block with it when it's up. So
I'll make a note of it, but I don't have enough points to put in there right now.
Yeah, no, but
If it
bracing
was
anger.
blue, I have 50. So
Yeah, so while in combat, increase the amount of damage you can block by 4% per stage, but reduces your movement speed by 6%. It's just when you have that and all the other defensive passes, just silly how much the damage you can block. You can get up almost on like 90% block mitigation.
okay.
So that will help you on those 100K. I mean, I would say it's almost like for vet, I would say like a must you take it because because these things hit freaking hard. Like, I can't tell you how hard they hit. But even on normal, they hit really hard. But that's a very good. If you're going to perma block, that's you want that you want to make sure you have that slotted because that will help your blocking. You know how much damage you can block. All right. Any questions?
So Alba's gonna run in first and grab the little guys. I'm gonna grab the big dude, turn him around.
Yeah, turn around. Yeah, turn around. Yeah, it's more important you pick a position, as I said before. Pick a position before you get
that
there.
I can roll dodge.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to wait till he gets to you because he has a big light attack swipe.
Yeah,
It's like
I'll
a 15, 20
charge him.
meter. Okay. Yeah, I can't stress that enough. That's why that's why I'm repeating it 5-6 times.
Yeah. I'll give it a whirl. I might wipe you guys all out, so in advance.
No, it's all good. We're you know, what else are we doing on a sunny afternoon? Alrighty. When you're ready.
So you want? Yeah, I gotta pull all the others towards them.
Yeah, I'll go with you, Alba. I'm right behind you.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, right there's perfect. Just keep your block up. Make sure the healer get out of AoE. He's in biggin. Just
Yeah,
watch his
he's
swipe.
biggin.
Just don't move. Just stay there and permablock.
Oh, sorry, I hit somebody else. Crap.
Yeah, as I said, do not move. Just stand there.
Yeah, I hit my charge button by mistake. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys,
okay, all good. It's all good. Just keep DPSing him. Alba, if he can pick him up. I don't know if he can or not. It's out of his
Somebody's
cleave.
picked me. Got it. I got him again.
Okay, just stand still, permablock him. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
Damage stack.
And
on the
biggin.
left.
Ooh.
Like you survived it though. Trust your healer. He's smalling. The healer went down as a casualty.
I'm down.
Yeah, I tried to dodge. They clipped me.
I'm getting him up.
Crazy. That went better than I've ever done it before.
Yeah, something killed me. I couldn't see what it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's probably
sorry.
these infusers put these AoEs around. It's really easy to kill people.
Why does
That
this
went
trial
extremely
seem so
well.
much simpler now?
Well, I used a permanent block, and then all I did was use my magic DPS.
Yeah.
I didn't try using my weapons or anything, just magic.
When I first got here, I was so afraid of the Crimson Knight. I always died. I just ran. I couldn't do it.
No, I've like I said, I've tanked it firsthand from experience on vet. So
Taunt and hold block. That's all you really have to do. And
exactly.
Get healed.
And get healed. Trust your healer.
Yeah.
Like you took that one big hit.
Yeah.
And then, but you got healed. Now, if you had bracing anchor, you wouldn't have taken as much
damage. Yeah.
As much damage. So,
yeah.
All right. Okay, so this pool here is a very easy pool to wipe on, even on normal. Probably this pool actually I think sucks, if you excuse my language there. All right, but I have but needless to say, I have a strat for it.
Don't say sucks again.
No, I'm not gonna say that. Okay, so very similar brand, very similar to what we did with the first boss. We're going to this Bitter Knight. He can easily one shot you as well. And if he's loose, he has a light attack. His light attacks are like 100K. So you see that vampire, the Harrow Fiend that's right directly in front of us? That's
One up by
praying.
the tree.
Yeah.
Infuser.
Yeah, that's directly in front. Like, so if everybody sees that Harrow Fiend, that's directly.
I got him.
Okay, you see him.
See the vampire infuser, I don't see a Harrow Fiend.
There's a Harrow Fiend. If you stand where I'm standing, I'm jumping. He's directly in front of me.
Okay, he's down in the. He's by the.
He's
bush.
chewing on a body.
Yeah.
The guy that's eating lunch there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So ideally, what we want to do as a group, we want to come up to right where he is up as a group. We're not going to get in his business. We're going to come up on going to get like right in front of where he's standing, or where he's eating his food as a group. Alba, what you're going to do is you're going to run around. You're going to range taunt these infusers and bring them to the group. So you see this one. There's 4 infusers in total. There's one over here on the left. Okay. There's 2 along his back. If you go all the way, you see that tree that's directly in front of us.
Yep.
There's 2 there, and there's 1 down the hill to the right. You don't need to really worry about the one down the hill. He'll come up. You just need to range taunt him when he comes up. So, Bran, what you want to do is you want to like pick a position somewhere where the Harrowfiend is, that clump of grass that's there. That's where you want to stand and tank him. And all you're going to do is stand and tank him.
And that's the Bitter Knight? I'm standing and tanking?
That's the Bitter Knight. Yeah, you're standing and tanking him. Just watch out. We don't want him to come. Yeah. So, this is 90% the off-tank hassle. So, Alba, so all the DP. So I've got an interrupt. I've got hidden blade. And all DPS. It's very, very important to. So I'm going to pick one of the back infusers. Somebody pick that right infuser. Make him your primary focus, and just keep him interrupted. The infusers must stay interrupted, because what they will do is they will heal the boss if.
Okay, I'll take the right one and interrupt him.
Yeah.
As long as I can.
Yeah, just keep him interrupted. You want to focus the boss, but just watch him, keep him interrupted. Okay, so all you're going to do, Brand, is you're going to go get the boss, bring him up to that grass, or wait till he comes close. You're going to stop there, tank him, and then trust your healer. Hopefully, now believe me when I tell you, this is a very easy pull to wipe on, even on normal. So don't be surprised if we wipe on it. But as long as you keep him still and you permablock him, he doesn't embig. I don't know if he's embiggens or not. He may. If he does, it's the same thing as the other boss, but same deal.
Got it. Permablock. Stand still.
Stand still. Permablock. Yeah.
And you want me to pull the infusers in.
Pull the infusers to the group. Yeah, you may have to line of sight them, run around, go into the tent or whatever. We just want to get as much cleave as possible in the infusers. We want to, but our target is to bring down this Bitter Knight first.
Yep.
The infusers are really tough to bring down, even when we all focus them. With that Bitter Knight causing havoc, the Bitter Knight can go down first, and then we can just AoE clump the infusers and bring them down. The thing to watch out for, and one of the reasons why we want to stay stacked as a group, there's a new mechanic called Sanguine Prison. A random party member, including the tank, may be put into a prison. So you may have to DPS. You have to DPS them out of the prison, or I don't think it'll kill them on normal, but it will. Well, obviously, if it's the tank, you have to DPS them out as quick as possible, because you don't want the boss running wild. That will suck if Bran gets. I don't believe Bran, if he has taunt, I don't believe you will get targeted by it. Alba can get targeted by it, but not the main tank. Not as long as you have
the idea is
small-
when somebody's in a cage,
I've
you
been
got
caught
to
in it
DPS
last
them out.
time
Yeah,
we were here once.
Exactly. Yeah, if we're nicely stacked as a group, it shouldn't be a problem, because all the AoE should just get them all out anyway.
Cool.
Okay. Anyway, that's it. Any questions? All right. So Brand, when you feel you're ready, you remember where I'm telling you where you want to tank them, like right near
on the clump of grass right behind the guy eating his lunch.
Yep.
Right
Okay.
on the
Great.
lump of grass.
Exactly. When you're ready, go.
Okay, you ready, Alba? We're gonna walk up.
Yep, anytime, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you get there quickly and then set up shop. Yeah. Stop right there. Set up shop. Flirtamos is in prison.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Oh.
Yeah, keep him still, keep him still, keep him still. Watch the infusers, guys.
I'm down.
I think you took my boss away, Alba. He's over taunted now.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm down. Oh, we're out.
Yeah, Alba took my.
Wow.
But Alba took him away from me.
Yeah, I noticed.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was 120,
Didn't intend to,
112,000.
Yeah.
Okay, we only wiped the group.
Healed
Yep.
myself once and went down like instantly.
Yeah, no. Yep. Yeah, so very important not to. Yeah, very important, Alba, not to taunt him. Whatever you do not taunt him off our brand.
If anything, watch the fight on the Bitter Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Watch it.
I'll go back to my Netflix.
Yep. Okay, and then otherwise, DPS, just keep eyes on those infusers. If you see them praying, interrupt them.
So when he comes back to the middle is when I'm going to charge him, Elba.
Okay.
Or if we want to go now, you want to set up. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. He comes to you as long as you
Oh,
are
okay.
blocking.
Let's
As
go
long as
now,
you are
Elba.
blocking when he gets to you.
Got it. Got it. Let's go, buddy.
Yep.
Okay, set up shop. Set up shop. Just perma block. Run. Let's get a nice stack on the group. Stack on the Bitter Knight. Stack on the Bitter Knight. Interrupt the stupid infuser.
I need heals bad.
Tank.
Interrupted that infuser, but
I
I'm in
just
prison.
lost heal.
drone made AoE.
How's he clawing me through?
No.
Wow. Okay.
That
Good
doesn't
res,
work.
thanks. Alright, if you can get him back.
Seek help. I'm stuck in
down.
the bubble.
Oh yeah, I'm.
Oh, I died again.
died.
Both times I died.
Just wipe it, everybody.
Oh.
It's easier. Yeah, so make sure both healers, make sure you're both focusing the tank because it's important he stays up.
I just got DPS down to death.
Yep.
Where is the anchor thing?
What anchor thing?
You said there was an anchor, something rather than CP, but I'm not seeing it.
Oh, bracing anchor?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you go into the fitness tree, you go into the walking fortress sub-tree on the far right.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Okay. Very, very nice one to have as a tank. Okay. All right. Yeah. So a little bit. Yeah. Just keep on that clump of grass. So yeah. Don't take them too far because you don't want to. You want to run the risk of.
I was okay holding him. I just died. Sorry.
Yeah. I got you. When you're ready.
I'm ready, Alba.
Yep.
All right. Just tank him right there. Right there. Just turn him around. Set up shop. Madams is in prison. Everybody get Madams out.
Thank you.
There's an infuser in front of the group, Alba, if you can get him. Bring him to the
Wow,
group.
dead. Wow.
Alba's in prison. Where are you, Alba?
Right beside the infuser on the trail.
You should be out.
Bitter
Yeah, I'm
Knight's
out.
almost going. Oh, somebody's here.
My
Keep
block
up-
doesn't work
keep
for
the-
crap. I just have to dodge.
Too many tunes is in prison. Get the res. Yeah, just keep him. Yeah, he's going to turn periodically and just prison somebody. Don't worry about that. All right, get the res. The Bitter Knight's down, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just interrupting the infuser on the right.
Very good, excellent, good job. I thought you were very good. We were a little slow in keeping the infusers interrupted. That's why they got off some heals.
Well,
But other than that,
problem for me was they kept throwing the red little AoE underneath me, so I had to move.
yep, exactly. I told you they're not nice.
I think it went really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I tried to block,
I
I
think
found out that
it's
block
in
didn't
the
work.
yeah. I think it's in the job description.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did
All
everybody
right.
see this heavy sack by this cart? Garlic
no.
is. I'll jump. Well, I can't jump. We're gonna fit there.
Alrighty, so now this last, we have one final ad pull, probably one of the, if not, it's one of the toughest ad pulls in the game.
Ugh, I know what's
Good.
coming.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
me and Floor, we are good friends.
Alrighty,
Oh, look, there's already a pillar. That's good.
Now,
You see the light. You see the light. You need to go to it.
okay. All right. So once we're ready, I have a strat for this, by the way, but it's very tank dependent. It's very once the tanks learn it, it's actually not hard, but it's a learning curve for the tanks a little bit. So my first question is: do the healers have either one of the two healers or both have barrier?
I have
Either one.
I
barrier
can
on
tell
both
you.
slots.
Sorry.
I have barrier on both bars.
Okay, you have barrier. Okay.
I do not. Not yet. Not
Okay.
on this tune.
All right. Is it up, by the way, Osgood?
If you give me a second, I'll put barrier on the
Yeah.
champion.
No. You're not worried about barrier, Brand.
Oh, sorry, not barrier. The other one you were telling me about.
It's mainly, yeah, the barriers are going to be, if we have barriers, they're going to come from the healers.
Okay.
I meant bracing
it's
anchor.
not ready
Sorry.
yet.
Okay.
It's not quite ready.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, the way to do this pull is very similar to the way we do the other app pulls. We're going to pull. Okay. There's a new act here called the Blood Knight. He does a mechanic called Blood Fountains, which is basically a perpendicular or across a ground AOE. So directly in front of him, directly in back of him, and directly to his left and to his right. If you're standing in it, you're dead, even on normal, when he does it. So the idea of that is to take him actually away from the group. So I'm going to explain this in part. So Bran, if you come to where I am, you should see the bulwark that's right directly in front of me, right?
I do.
Okay. So what you want to do is you're going to grab the bulwark, and if you look all the way in the back in front of the Stormcaller, the Blood Knight is in front of that Stormcaller. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to ignore all the other ads. You're going to grab the bulwark. You're going to grab you're going to go grab the Blood Knight. You may need to. The only thing you need to do is make sure they're following you. Sometimes the Blood Knight is going to stop and do his mechanic. If he does, just stop and wait for him. Just watch your positioning. It's very important that they don't run loose.
Okay.
Okay. Now come over here. Come over here. Follow me. You see these two boats?
Yep. I do.
Okay. The object of this is you see that second boat that's close to, not this boat here, but the second boat.
The farther one. Yeah.
The farther one. What you want to do is you want to take the bulwark and the Blood Knight to that second boat.
Okay.
Anywhere in that area.
Beside the bow on this side of it.
I prefer the other side of it, but just watch
Okay.
you just need to work them over there. You don't have to run and get them over there, but you just need to work them.
Got it.
Anywhere in that general area is good. All
Yeah,
right.
that's where I'm taking them for a while.
Okay, so you're gonna take them for a ride. So Alba, what you're going to do is so you see the shaman that's directly in front of me.
Looking for him.
He's directly in front of me, in front of that cart. In fact, if you're DPS, tab target the shaman. He's directly in front of where I'm standing, in front of that cart. That broken down cart that's directly in front of us.
Got him.
He is.
Okay. All right. So you basically, when you start charging, he's going to try to come forward a little bit. But you basically want to taunt him first. Then there's a tiebreaker immediately to the right. You see the tiebreaker?
Yep.
Whatever you do, get the shaman, get the tiebreaker, and over here you're going to need to range taunt this raider that's over here. You see this raider? If you come over to where I'm standing, you see there's a raider over here.
You can't get through the mesh. Just a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah, you're not going to come through here, but you see where he's standing, though, right?
Yep.
All right. So you're going to go down in that area, that general area. You're going to pierce the shaman, pierce the tiebreaker, use your inner fire on the raider until he comes over to you. Don't go over to him. Don't drag the ads or anything over to him. Whatever you do, just keep them all right there.
Okay.
All right, and then as a DPS, we're going to focus down the shaman. Then we're going to focus down the. So as a DPS, what we're going to do is we're going to stay on this side of the cart and let the tank keep them on the other side of the cart as best as we can. And then it's probably too much to ask, but do we have any DPS that have a ranged taunt available? I don't have a. Let me see if I have a taunt available.
Why does a DPS need a range taunt?
The only
Because
one I have
for
is
the infusers.
I have the
Oh.
one from the Fighters Guild.
Yes. Yeah. There's no taunt from the Fighters Guild. Are you talking about Self-Leisure? I'm talking about Inner Fire from the Undaunted line.
Oh, well, I think that's what it is, but let me check.
Okay, so I'm running a ranged taunt. I will run one, but if any other DPS has a ranged taunt, that would be perfect. So there are 2 infusers. There's one here and there's 10 over here. I'm going to range taunt that one because that's the harder one to get. I'm going to try to bring him to the stack. There's another infuser over here. If we can get him, great, but I'm not going to worry about him. All right, so all we're going to do is stack. So all we're trying to do is stack everything on the shaman. So we're going to kill the shaman first, and then the tiebreaker, and then any other adds that survive. Once in the like the raider, once those 3 priority targets are down, the shaman, the tiebreaker, and the raider. Once they're dead, any surviving adds, which will probably be all the infusers, take it down to the Stormcaller and then kill the Stormcaller. That should kill all the adds, and then you're going to pull the Blood Knight off of Bran, assuming we're all still alive. Pull the Blood Knight off of Bran, and then we're going to kill the Blood Knight, and then the Bulwark last.
What is the matter?
Simple, no?
Yep.
Nothing at all.
All right. So,
Yeah.
okay, but the main thing you're doing, Alba, the main thing you're worrying about is just everything you see where that shaman is. You just want to get everything as best you can on that spot, so that the DPS can know where to drop their AOEs.
So there's another boss fight after this one, right?
Yeah, the final boss is behind this wall.
Right on.
Then, all right. Then, all right. So, any question about that aspect of it? We'll probably wipe to this because this stuff hits really hard. But we'll give it a go.
We can't shoot through that cart to get to the shaman, can we?
No, but you can shoot over it.
You shoot over it. Yeah.
Shoot over it.
AoEs.
Now, I'm going to say, who's healing Bran? I forget. Okay, yeah. So go ahead and follow Bran.
I'll be right
Once you do, once you've done this a few times, it can be tanked without a healer. But for now, but for this particular pull, just have the healer follow Bran. So the 2 of you are going to go with the Bulwark and get the Blood Knight over to the side.
Got it.
And then Ritherin is going to stay with the group and heal as best he can.
Got it.
Alrighty. But once the tanks are experienced with it, ideally, as long as you set yourself up for good, strong self heals, it can be. I've solo tanked it a lot, so
Cool.
it can be but you have to learn it first in order to do it.
All right. Thank you.
So, all right. Any further questions?
Don't think
All right.
so.
All right. We'll probably wipe to it. Well, let's give it a whirl.
Here we
It's all
go.
good. All part of the
Go for
learning.
it, Alba.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Everybody on the shaman where I am. Focus the shaman. Crashing wave, dodge now.
Sorry. Damn it. I was in the red stuff too long. I didn't realize I was out of stain.
Oh, it's called Wrath of Tides. Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't work.
Kills you
second.
pretty quick.
It's okay. I had it.
In the circle and you're good.
It's all
Yeah.
good. Just wipe it.
Well,
Alba's still going.
Not for long.
well,
I actually was trying to rush too
the
fast.
primary target.
That
I'm actually not going to worry about taunting these things because I think probably.
Wow. Do I have anything left?
There's probably a bunch of ads still left.
I kind of made a few mistakes there. So
Yeah, something died. Oh, so the shaman died? Good. All right, so we're just going to repeat the same strategy. We're just going to go for the tiebreaker first.
I'm ready, Alba.
Okay,
Tiebreaker.
let's
Lay
do
on
it.
the ground.
No, that's
tanks
a
are ready.
shaman.
We're going.
Everybody on a tiebreaker? And Alba, if you can reach out that range. Yeah, don't go over to him. Just keep him right where he is good. Let's keep him still. Crashing wave, dodge now.
Ah, I'm down.
Crashing wave, dodge now. Okay. Just tiebreaker down, get the raider. See if we can get reses if we can. If the tiebreaker's down, go after the raider next. He's right in front of the tank.
Yep, down.
All right, I'm going to res somebody here if I can get to them.
Okay.
Fine.
Negative. Somebody else got them.
Watch out for blood fountain.
Wow, somebody else is down. Okay, I'm resing, but I'm going to get killed in the process.
I got
Oh, thank you,
I
sir.
got
let that
dead as
happen.
well.
Okay. Oh, good try. Looks like we're going to need one more pull to clear this.
Just getting used to my job.
Brand's still going.
Yeah, that's pretty good, Brand. That's like exactly where you want them, where you have them right now. Okay.
Wow, you get two more
Let's keep
ads
them-
coming up behind you.
Just keep them still though, as best you can.
Yeah.
That was it.
Once you set up,
Cool.
yeah, just pick a position, set up shop, keep them still, so the healer can like position himself around you.
I got a little mispositioned at walking backwards, but I think I'm okay.
Okay. So what do we have left? Okay, so we have that raider left. All right, so Brand's going to go first.
Everything.
Brand's going to go first because his targets are right there. But you're going to go over to the right, grab that raider, and then just take it over to the stormcaller. And then everything else will just drag it. We'll just drag it over to the stormcaller.
You know, there's a
And then
bulwark below.
you guys will be pulling
No,
the
Brand is
knight
getting
off
yeah.
me
Brand is getting the bulwark and the blood knight.
and the knight. Yeah.
Also, there's something off to the far right that keeps coming.
Yeah,
up.
That's the guy
that's
I'm going to grab.
Yeah, that's the raider.
So I'm
And
going to
then
start this off. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Kelvar.
Yeah, you're gonna start this off, Brand, because the two ads are directly in front of us. So Alba,
Right.
you want to just bring the raider, bring up to the stormcaller all the way in the front.
Yep.
Right when tanks are ready.
Okay, ready, Brand?
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah, bring him to the stormcaller.
Come on.
Everybody on the stormcaller. Watch out for blood fountain.
Oh, shoot.
Bring him to the stormcaller. Okay, stormcaller is down. Where is the raider?
Right in
Behind
front
me.
of me.
Whoa, Raider just killed me.
Okay, just keep the raider right where he is. See if we can get reses, guys.
Someone's working on it.
That
Okay.
guy is.
Oh, death circle,
Oh,
death
okay.
circle. Watch out.
Watch out for blood fountain.
Whoa.
Okay. Kill the
Raider's
infuser.
down.
Okay. See if we can get Razor's brand is down.
Yeah.
Wow. That hit me in 2 seconds from full.
Blood fountain. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, blood fountain's
I'm
just a
down.
one. Yeah.
Thank you, madam.
Ah,
Thank
I died.
you.
Jeez.
That was it was less than 2 seconds from full.
So how do we look out for blood fountain again? Block.
It's
No, it's already
positioning.
blocked.
No, you cannot
Okay.
block it. They will. You're dead if you're dead if you're. Remember, the blood fountain is a it goes in a 90-degree angle, or it's a cross-like mechanic.
Okay.
So
I'm down on the left flank.
okay, let's come all the way back out to the beginning area.
Someone
Watch
just
it.
ran right over the top of me.
Watch so you don't pull that bulwark. Is the bulwark the only thing that's left in the blood knight? Okay. Yeah, just watch, lady. Okay. Since you don't have to worry about the stormcaller, we're just going to just pull the two So Alba, you're just going to go grab the Alba, you're going to grab the bulwark. Alba, you're going to grab the bulwark, and then Brain, you're just going to go in the back and just grab that Blood Knight, and we're just going to kill the bulwark, and then we'll meet you at the Blood Knight.
Got it.
Oh,
First
there-
guy, the closest
So-
guy, Alba, you run and take him first.
All right,
Okay.
so hang on 1 second. When you're tanking the boss, so if somebody come, Alba, so Brain, come stand in front of me. All right, so when you're tanking the boss, just stand, stop. Okay, when you're tanking the boss, you do not want to be here. When he does his blood fountain, you see how I'm off to the
Okay.
side. You see how your character is looking. You want to be like this.
Okay.
So you don't want to be here because the blood fountain's going to hit you. So when he does this, pretend it's like a little conal. You want to be there.
Got it.
Because and then you don't want to be here because it's going to go directly across. So what you want to do is you want to tank him on an angle, and then the same applies to DPS. You want to see how the boss is positioned, and you want to be. So let's pretend Bran is the boss. He's got his back turned to us. So we want to be off here So we want to be off here like this. We want to be off like this. We do not want to be straight back because the blood fountain is going to come straight back. So we don't want to be here. We want to be in this little area over here. We want to be in this little area over here.
So you want to be on a quadrant, not
on a quadrant.
line.
Yeah,
You
we can
don't-
even
you-
be.
You don't want to be at noon, 3, 9, or 6.
Yeah, you don't want to be in his X. You just want to be on a quadrant from him.
Yeah, exactly.
How many
Alrighty.
people have a doom wall coming out of their butt?
All right.
Oh, my God.
Okay. One tank's are ready.
So,
Okay,
Alba, you
whenever,
lead it,
Brad.
and I'll grab the Blood Knight.
Okay. I'll get the bulwark. Here we
Yep.
go.
Go.
All right, everybody on the bulwark.
Damage stack on him.
I actually see it
shoot.
now that you told me about it.
Should be a little green pillar. I'm gonna put it on him.
Bulwark down.
Thank you.
It doubles the
Ah,
damage
Down again.
for the group. Damage stack on.
Yeah, whatever you do, keep him still. It's hard enough. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, you want to pick a position, and you just want to face tank him there. But you do not want him shifting too much because he's going to shift his blood fountains. It's going to kill people. Thanks for the res. One
Damage
tip on the
stack on. Webs. Got him.
One tip on the blood fountain: if you stand still, let's pretend that you're standing in a bad spot. You stand still, do not move. You might avoid getting killed by it. You might. If you move, you will definitely die.
Chest in the barn.
It's really difficult because you see it right under your feet. Oh my God, I'm dead. But if you're standing, that's only if you're standing in a bad spot.
It's always learning what you're looking at, because it's the first time you don't even know what you're seeing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, there's like 3 chests in this area. There's one in that little cabin.
Well, I've only died 4 times this run. Or 5 times. 5 times. So I died.
And thanks to whoever's been putting out those general repair kits. That was very nice of you.
Yes.
You're very welcome.
Oh yes.
Very nice.
That's what I bought them for.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, Alba.
I have to say, this is the most relaxed time I've ever had doing Kyne's Aegis.
I would have
Yeah,
to
well,
agree.
It's been smooth, and it was my first time, so it's it's really good for the instruction and.
I'm sorry, but that's going to be ready in
how to do
about
it.
5 minutes.
They sack by the
Okay.
shack over here.
I'll be up as soon as I can.
All right, this is the final boss. So we're very close to wrapping it up. Yeah, once you learn these pulls, it's really a.
Oh, come on.
Need a scorecard. Got to keep track of them all.
There is another heavy
Football-
sack here.
Football diagrams.
Yeah.
Okay. Once you have everything, come in the door.
Got it.
Just
Thanks,
don't come in
Renee.
any further.
Silhouette recognition cards.
Where are we going?
Back on this side of the door.
Yeah, just come into the door. Just stay along the wall.
Oh, he reminds me of somebody in the Morrowind.
Wow, there's lots of body bags I missed back there.
Oh, I remember this guy. Ooh.
You dare face me?
I'm
I
scared.
don't even know where we
Somebody triggered him.
Beneath your feet, and I will have it for my own.
Nah.
We would have known it immediately if we triggered him.
Stay still. So what's the deal, Kelvar?
All right. Once everybody, I'm just grabbing.
Oh,
my
we don't
notes.
have everyone here.
I'm
Yeah,
on
once
my
everybody's
way.
in. Okay, and then once we come in, I'll explain it. Depending on our damage, we may need to do this conga line mechanic, or we may not. Well, I'll explain it anyways, in case we have to do it.
Thank you, Elba.
Thank you.
Okay. Are we all here?
Think
Yep.
so.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so this is the final boss, Lord Fallgraven, or as we call him in our guild, Lord Loincloth. Anyway, so generally, when there's going to be a period of time when he's not on the ground. So, I mean, Brand, you're going to keep him right where he's standing when he is out in general.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, doesn't really matter where you turn him. The group is from. He doesn't have any cleave as such, so it's not a big deal to worry about. All right. So the boss it's kind of mechanic heavy, but it's not really that bad. He has the first mechanic you need to worry about. We're just going to soft stack around him. It doesn't really matter.
Just a minute.
You can form like a mini semicircle or around them. Just a little bit of distance from each other. It's all good. But you don't want to be too spread out because you want the healers to be able to heal people efficiently. Somebody step away. I'll wait.
Yeah,
that
Mort
was
had to
Mort.
go. Something was beeping, so his roast was ready or something.
Okay.
Just as long as
Yeah,
he
my
shares it.
chopper's ready too.
I'll be back in 2 mics.
Okay.
It's kind of funny though, just thinking about it. You know, we got grown adults here, and they have to go like, "Sorry, honey, just one more minute on the game."
Exactly.
Yeah, the timer on the stove went off, and my wife's a little hard of hearing.
Okay.
Good. Mort, thanks for
Okay, I'm
sticking it out
ready.
this long, buddy.
Yep.
All right.
This is the
okay,
final
so-
boss, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so Rain, you're going to be tanking right where he is in general. He has a mechanic called instability. It's very similar to chain lightning, in AA. You're going to get like a lightning circle around you. You just need to take that out of group. If you get it, it's going to be around you for like 4 seconds, and it's going to explode. It's not going to really hurt you, but it's going to hurt your neighbors. So you want to take that out of group. At 90%, so we're just going to DPS him at 90%. He's going to stop and he's going to electrify the entire room. So to break the mechanic up, we have to do a mechanic what a lot of people refer to as the conga line. So if you look in this arena, you'll see there's 4 banners, directly across to our left and to our right. So what we need to do, we're going to do as a group, is you'll see this banner here. So let's pretend the boss is in between. So we need to form a straight line from us to the boss to whichever banner he's electrifying. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yep.
Once we form the straight line, it will it will cause a chain lightning, which will interrupt the boss, and then he will do it again. He's going to pick each of the 4 corners, left, and he's going to do them, and he's going to randomly pick. So there's no way to know which one he's going to pick. So we need to move as a group to whichever one we need to do to break up the chain lightning. I will try to call it in terms of which one to go to. So it's always going to be based on where we're standing. So the first one, we just need to find it. And like, let's pretend it's this one. So he's then, your screen is going to flash blue once it's interrupted. It's going to, you see like a blue flash along the edges of your screen. And then he's going to do one of the other ones. And so based on where we're standing, I'm going to say either go left or go right or directly across. It's always going to be based on where we're standing. So if we're standing this way, and let's just pretend he does the one over here. Let's pretend he does the one over there. I'm going to say go right. If he does the one over there, I'm going to say go left. So but it's always going to be, again, based on where we're standing and facing the boss. Make sense?
So he's going to line up on the crown, basically, if you're standing there.
Yeah, we need to form a line between. We need to form a line. So, if going to this wall, if somebody, just anybody can come here. Anybody, doesn't matter. Then the next person is like here. The next person is like another person. You don't want to be so another person. You don't want to be off to the sides. You want to be a straight line. So you see how we're kind of like you see that's kind of like a straight line to that flag, sort of. It's not perfect because we don't want to pull. That's how we want to stack. It doesn't need to be. We don't need to all get there, but once we need enough. We need like at least 7 or 8 of us to get there. But we're trying to move as a group. So once enough of us get there, then we're just going to switch, and then we're going to go to the next one. So I like the 2 healers, so that's fine. You can be like in the middle. One healer turn and face the front of the boss. The other healer turn and face the back wall. So everybody's getting heals. Otherwise, spam your radiating regen, your heals. Make sure it's the damage. Well, on normal, it's not too bad. On vet, if you ever do this on vet, the damage is really, really high, and it's really hard. It's really easy for people to go down if they're not getting heals. So spam your radiating regen, your healing circles, everything. And you need to move quickly. If people die, do not stop and res during the mechanic. Once the mechanic ends, then we can go do res. So he's going to do this mechanic at 90% and then to 80% of his health. It can be glitched. If it glitches, he's just going to go to the next stage. So if we DPS him hard, we can potentially glitch it, and then potentially skip it. But I'm just explaining it to everybody so you see what it is. He's going to break the floor, and we're going to drop down to the 2nd floor. And so there's going to be 3. He's going to go up into the air, suspend himself in the air. He's going to summon a Blood Knight, a Crimson Knight, and a Bitter Knight. So, Brand, what I'd like you to do is grab the Blood Knight, take it off to a corner. He's the one that does the blood fountain. Take him off to a corner. Doesn't matter which corner you take him off to. And take him off to a corner and just tank him off in the corner. Remember your positioning because you've got the one with the blood fountain.
Okay.
All right, take him off to the corner. Alba's going to grab the Crimson Knight and the Bitter Knight, and you're going to take them off to the opposite corner. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be the opposite. It just needs to be away from the reason why we're doing that is so that when Brand has him in the corner and he does his blood fountains, it's taking up as little of the room as possible, so we can DPS our 2 targets freely and without worrying about blood fountains hitting us. So we're going to take down the Crimson Knight first, the Bitter Knight, and then we're going to get the Blood Knight off of Brand. Okay, then once the Blood Knight dies, the boss is going to reemerge. He's going to come to the middle of the room. So we just need to break off what we're doing, form a soft semicircle around them, whatever, and then go back to DPSing the boss. He's going to maybe do a blood fountain. On that, he definitely does it. Sometimes he glitches on normal. And then he's going to summon coagulants. They're going to be like, jelly-looking coagulants that are going to be on the ground. During the coagulant phase, it's very important you do not move at all. Take your hands off WASD. Don't do this number. Don't do that. You will do more damage to yourself. Moving does damage to yourself. So during the coagulant phase, it's actually a good idea for this trial not to do it anyway, but that's a whole different thing. So the more you move, the more damage you take during the coagulant phase. And The coagulant phase lasts for about 25 seconds. And then, so during the coagulant phase, you're going to DPS any and all coagulants you find on the ground. Get rid of as many as you can. It's then going to do it. You can't get them all. It's going to do an explosion, and whatever is left, it's going to be based. It's going to base how much damage we take as a group. Normal's not a big deal, but like maybe on that we might like do a barrier or something like that for the explosion. Once we do that, then we go back to DPSing. He's going to do that maybe once or twice or three, 2 or 3 times. Watch out for sanguine prisons. That would, and that we remember that 2 ad pulls back that sanguine prison mechanic, and then he's going to drop to the floor at 35%, and then we're just going to execute him. There's nothing really to worry about once he drops the floor to the final phase. There is a mechanic that goes on, but we're just ignoring it. So in case anybody's curious, any questions?
Let's do them.
Alrighty, no time like the present. Yep, just keep him right dead in the center. You don't need to move him or anything. Set up shop and keep him right there. Instability, step out of group. Okay, conga mechanic. Everybody get the line. Okay, go left. Left, everybody need to form a line. Okay, left again. You need to form a line. Okay, we'll go left again one more time. Okay, conga phase is over. Back to the boss. Oh, he summoned it again, but he's going to break the floor. Don't worry about it. All right. Okay, boss is going to summon the 3 ads we talked about.
Yeah, I get the Blood Knight.
Yep. Everybody focus the Crimson Knight first. Too many tunes is in prison. Watch out for the Blood Fountain. Too many tunes that, wow. Okay, Crimson Knight is almost down. Okay, focus is Bitter Knight. Wow, too many tunes. Wow, what is this? Okay, we have a healer down. Oscar like is in prison.
Blood Fountain got me.
Trap. Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm down.
I think you got my guy, Alba.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have been over there.
I
Hey,
think
watch
he's
out for
over
Blood
taunted. I can't control him.
No way.
Whatever
Okay, let's
that
get
was.
resist. Yeah, that was Blood Fountains.
So much easier to see
got
it
him
here.
again.
Ah, the beer is standing on you, so.
Watch out, Blood Fountain.
Ah, shoot.
Alba,
I'm
you're
not
taunting
taunting.
him. Oh, okay.
Alba's in
not.
prison.
I'm in prison.
I'd shoot, but I'm dead, so.
Watch out, Blood Fountain.
Thank you, too. Oh, down
Wow,
immediately.
I took 2 steps and dead.
Oh, shit.
Rhythm's in prison.
Thanks, Samantha.
Welcome.
Ah,
There he goes.
Okay, boss. Okay, boss is back. Take the boss to the center of the room.
That Blood Fountain loves me, man.
You got me twice in a row, like within 20
oh,
Hard to
same
see it
here,
coming, I know.
guys.
He does a waving his hand mechanic in the air when he's about to do it. Okay. Coagulant phase, make sure you're not moving. If you heater down, you have to move to get the res. Instability, you have to move for instability. As little as possible though. You're going to have the explosion in 10 seconds. Explosion in 5 seconds.
Damage stack on boss, but nothing.
Okay, explosion, and watch out, explosion now. Blood fountain.
Okay.
Take instability out of group.
Alright. Should have had damage stack on for that.
Let's finish off this last coagulant. It's on the ground in front of me.
Working on it. Damage stack on the coagulant.
Yeah, everybody on the coagulant that I'm fighting. And by the way, the coagulant needs to be tanked, by the way. That's what I did mention, instability.
Alright, damage stack on the boss.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
All right, very good, everybody. Just execute the boss.
Where is the boss?
He'll come down. He'll come down.
Oh.
There he is.
A little slow.
Damage stack on. AoE on. Webs on. Quite enough for the... Almost there. Almost there. Now. Here we go.
All right.
Nice job.
Very cool.
Good
Very
job,
awesome.
everybody.
Thank you, Kelvar.
Yes, very much.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
You're
Bundle.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was awesome.
It was good.
Just know we try to do this every Sunday afternoon at about 12 noon Pacific, and sign up on
How
Discord.
come he seemed to be so much easier than some of the other guys?
And also, madams will accept requests for trials if you're
Yes,
interested.
exactly. Let me know what you want to do.
I'm going to remember to talk to this guy. I think the last trial I was on, I forgot to talk to the guy and never completed the trial.
Oh, yeah.
This happens to me too.
I've done
I
it.
felt so dumb.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've done it.
All right, good job, everybody. Congrats.
Thank you
Oh,
very much.
Kelvar,
Thank you much for a good
so
run.
much.
Yeah, that was fun.
I got a split.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yep.
thank you for the good explanation and everything and the fun trial.
I think I'll post this one up on Discord under trial info in case anybody wants to see what it's like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good one.
That was really good.
Hopefully, if this is your first time, you see how it's a. It can be very chaotic depending on the group you're in. But I've been doing this for a while, so hopefully, I mean, some groups will have slightly different strategies that I use, but the same basic principle. Stack burn the ads and keep everything under control.
Very cool. Okay. Well, I'm going to stop the stream at least.